And good morning to you and anybody else who happens to be on Facebook this morning or Instagram or YouTube, maybe, and watching this morning. It's time for Coffee with Gordy. This is the very first edition. I'm Gordy Young, and in a moment, we'll be joined by my co host and we'll also check in on some news, some weather headlines. This is just 15 minutes of something, so I'm going to set my timer here for 15 minutes. Just kind of a wake up call, kind of get you going first thing in the morning. Grab a cup of coffee and join us. And by the way, we do have a coffee sponsor. It's Bafo Coffee. What's that you say? Bafo Coffee. BafoCoffee.com. That's right. BafoCoffee.com. You can find out there at BafoCoffee.com all about it and how you can help to sponsor the show. There's the address right there on your screen if you're watching. If you're listening, again, it's just Bafo Coffee. Bafo is spelled Boffo Coffee. Okay, I think I got that right. BafoCoffee.com. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's get right into it here, and I'll welcome our guest for this morning. Actually, I think she'll probably end up co-hosting the show most days, at least to start things out. Here is Catherine Lake.
Catherine Lake. Sit back and relax. Take a nice long coffee break with Catherine Lake.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Catherine. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I'm drinking my Bafo coffee.
Oh,
I got Bafo coffee too.
Yes.
I got the pods. I'm a pod person.
Now, are the pods working the way you want them to work, or do we need to make an adjustment on the pods? You kind of alluded to the fact the other day when I gave those to you that you prefer pods that have a little bit different structure somehow.
Well, I hate to complain, but if I can talk to the manager, I would suggest they do things like another brand, and I won't mention who I will, San Francisco Coffee.
Okay.
San Francisco Bay Coffee comes with a plastic ring, but a net instead of a full plastic cup for the individual pods.
A net?
Net.
On the bottom of the pod. So can you break open the pod and show us what you're talking about or not?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, just so on those that you have, it's all plastic.
Perfectly correct. Pod as originally designed by the man who designed these things. And he is so unhappy that he did this, by the way. The guy who designed the Keurig pods is like, I really should not have done that because I've created a bazillion of these, which is just microplastic central, microplastic wannabe. Yeah. So a little better version, first of all, would be the dry beans that you sell or the Bafo has on the website. And you use those, right? But this could be just this plastic ring, and then plastic doesn't have to be part of your coffee.
I see. Well, I will check with the powers that be at Bafo Coffee and get in touch with them immediately and tell them, to see if we can up their game a little bit.
Just a little.
See if they offer that kind of pod design.
It's funny. I had friends here from out of town, and they saw your coffee, and they drank it, by the way, and loved it, thought it was very good. But their first question was, where are the beans from? They were really curious about.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's a great question. And if I had that information right in front of me, I could tell you there's a very long description of where the beans come from and how they're roasted and everything that you want to know about that. I'll make a note of that. And maybe next time around, I'll give you a little bit of background. I've got the ground fresh roasted.
Yes.
And this is the donut blend. It's called Gordy's Favorite. If you go to BafoCoffee.com, you can purchase the coffee.
Your
right
favorite
there.
blend? Okay.
It's called Gordy's Favorite Blend, and and it's, I gotta say, I think it's really good. So
it's bold.
It's what?
It's bold.
Bold. It is.
I like
bold.
a bold coffee. I like to taste coffee, and then I may sweeten it up, which I definitely do. But I like to taste coffee.
Well,
like ice cream.
So how was your Memorial Day weekend?
I had my Israeli friends in from Chicago. Great weekend.
Yeah, we had a chance to meet with them and hang out a little bit. And in fact, a whole group of us went up to Devil's Lake up in Baraboo and enjoyed a day up there. And that was a lot of fun. You did the long hike. I took it easy back at the headquarters there.
Yeah, you held the base for us.
Listen to the Cubs game. You know, the Cubs have lost 9 games in a row. It's unbelievable. They had that big winning streak which was at least 10 games, maybe more. Maybe
I want to say 11. Yeah,
I think it was 11, and now they've lost 9 in a row. It's just it's so aggravating to listen to.
Well, does any other team do that? Or is it just that you Cub people just love to complain about the Cubs breaking your heart every year?
I think the Cubs specialize in this, and they've honed it to a fine craft.
Yes.
So that was fun. We went up there and then ended up back at your house with the whole gang there and sitting around the campfire, the fire pit there, playing guitars and
playing guitar. You brought your guitar in as I requested, and Gilad had one. He was using my daughter's.
Yeah.
So we had a dual guitar event.
It was very
really
fun.
Nice.
It was really,
I will tell you that climb at Devil's Lake. I know I have done it before, but I did it probably 30 years ago. Guess what? Way different.
Yeah.
Way different.
Yeah. The hills have gotten steeper, haven't they?
They did. They moved the rocks. I know they did. They were bigger steps. They were slippery. I was wearing good boots with grippy grip, but I think I needed like tape.
Now, are you
stay on some of those rocks?
Are you still recovering?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're good.
I've been walking enough so that if I had done that before I started walking again this year, I would have not made it. There were a couple times where I had to push down on my own knee to get myself up, using my own body as a lever. A couple of those steps were like, oh, I actually don't have that quad quite built enough.
And there were a ton of people at Devil's Lake. I mean, Saturday, somebody had given me a heads up on Saturday. Hey, there's hardly, it's really kind of a light crowd for Memorial Day weekend. So I thought, okay, Saturday, not too bad. Sunday will probably be the same. Not the same, apparently. There was a waiting line of people to get in. I don't know if you guys saw this at all, but there was a backup of cars, I think, after you took off for your hike. A long line of cars just waiting to get in. And so it was quite a day.
Well, there was a line of people on the trail too, which was really disturbing because then you feel like you're going too slow, and then kids just clamor around you. It's like doing a mini try with men.
Right.
Swim over you.
Well, a little bit of background on this Coffee with Gordy. I'm going to be doing this every morning around 8 a.m. Central Time. So you can watch it live on Facebook if you're friends with me on Gordy Young. That's my Facebook page. Also Instagram. I set up something called Coffee with Gordy last night. So if you're an Instagram fan, it should be there, although I'm not totally positive yet. I haven't checked it out. Won't check it out until after we get done today, probably. And then you've got a cat running around.
I got a cat.
You know that?
Yeah, there are 2 of them. They're fighting, and they're about to knock over my.
Well, if you need to break up the fight, go ahead. I mean, don't let us stop you.
He's chasing her.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, anyway, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Time. It's live, but you can watch it, of course, later, on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. I think that's set up now. And check it out. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, like it and share it. Okay. Let's see. I even have a banner for that, but I can't find it right. This is the problem. I'm producing the show while I'm doing
at the same time. Yeah. It's not like, regular radio when you got somebody helping you out with that stuff.
I know. Hey, let's take a live look outside if we can, and I'll add this to the screen. In fact, I'm going to take us off. I'm going to take you off here for a moment here, Catherine, if I can do that. Oh, wait, here's a better way to do it. Let me try to do it this way. Okay, now I want to make this one the bigger one. Okay, can you see outside there, Catherine?
I see. I think you have a visitor.
That
Or is that
is
a shadow?
Well, that is Sycamore Park here in Madison, Wisconsin, right outside my window here, and it's a gorgeous day. We're expecting highs in the upper 80s today. Upper
Really?
80s. We might hit 90 today.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to actually water my
yeah,
gardens. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, there's
Oh,
a
there you
bird
go. There we
just in
go.
time, and there he goes. He made his
That's it.
appearance, cameo appearance, and
They're
then he's
just
like, "Something's going on. I'm leaving."
Oh, it
Okay.
has a name. You live outside Sycamore Park? That is so neat.
Right on the edge of Sycamore Park. There's also a dog park, so it's a very large park. Most of it's open area. There's room for 2 soccer fields. There's playground. Then you climb up the hill. There's a huge dog park, and my dog,
Bear.
Barry, I call him Barry.
Yes.
I called him Charlie for a couple of days, but that wasn't good. He wasn't good with that. He wanted his original name, Bear, but
Yeah.
now I've kind of morphed that into Barry.
Barry
And
works.
yeah, I think so. I think so. Okay. Let
He's a
me
good boy.
He is a good dog. Okay. Now let me get
Have you
back
seen your cranes? You had a couple cranes living outside your door for a while.
You know something? I saw cranes yesterday, but not here.
Oh,
I I went last night, I went to Target to get a couple of things, and Target is right near Mound's pet food place or whatever that's called.
yep.
And I wanted to get into the pet food place because the dog Barry needs some new treats, but they were closed. It was after 8 o'clock. They closed a little early. But in the parking lot, in the massive parking lot, there are 2 cranes just walking around.
I
Now,
love that.
there were hardly any cars, so why not walk around the
Why
parking
not
lot?
there? Just
Yeah,
probably retained a little of the warmth for their little feet. I mean, what? They're
right?
all over the city. I was telling my Israeli friends visiting from Chicago this weekend.
Yeah.
There are cranes, sandhill cranes. We had killed them off, but we brought them back, right? Wisconsin apparently did a
Oh, yeah.
thing,
Well,
and
the
they're all over
International
Madison.
Crane Foundation in Baraboo had a lot to do with that.
Okay.
They've been around for 30 or 40 years and an amazing place. Yeah, so yeah, but I was shocked to see again and they do travel in pairs. They tend to
I
stay in
know.
pairs.
Yes.
But 2 of them were just kind of sauntering around the Target parking lot. I don't know if they could find a lot of food there or what they were doing there, but
Oh, maybe.
maybe, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. I'm going to try something here, Catherine, and we've got a couple of minutes to check out the local weather. I have an AI news person that I have created because this is the trend now in
No.
broadcasting. This is,
No.
excuse me.
There's no broadcasters AI. That
Uh,
doesn't
there are,
happen.
there are,
No,
there
no.
are radio stations out there. I'm not kidding about this. Radio stations out there that are using fake AI voices to read the news. Now that doesn't mean they're not writing they're writing the news or crafting the news, but then they're sending it off to AI, whatever that, a great entity is, and the AI voice is voicing the news on some radio stations out there.
Including
Um,
this one.
this is a podcast. I'm just reminding you,
This is
so it's okay here.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
say good morning to Luna Cintafanti. She is our AI newscaster. Good morning, Luna.
Good morning, Gordy. Always a pleasure to be your fake AI newscaster. Let's get this show rolling. What can I update you and your listeners on today?
Well, let's first start out with the weather around Madison, Wisconsin for today and tonight. Go ahead.
In Madison, Wisconsin, today starts sunny and warm, climbing from the low 60s this morning up to around 87 degrees by the afternoon. Tonight, temperatures will drop into the upper 60s, and you can expect thunderstorms rolling in late in the evening. So enjoy the sunshine, but be ready for some stormy weather tonight.
Wow. Okay, Luna. Can you give us a little update of the Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers? Which I know they're not playing against each other, but who are they playing today?
She's thinking.
The Chicago Cubs are playing the Pittsburgh Pirates today, May 26, 2026, on the road in Pittsburgh. The game is scheduled to start at 6:40 p.m. Central Time. Let's see if they can turn things around from their recent losing streak.
Okay, well, let's see. And, I've noticed one thing already, Luna. It always takes you a moment to respond because you have to think about things, and that's fine. So we have to be real quiet for about 2 or 3 seconds after I ask you the next question. How many games have the Cubs lost in a row?
The Chicago Cubs are on a 9-game losing streak as of May 25th. Anything else you need for the show, Gordy? I'm right here if you want to spice it up or just keep rolling with the news.
Catherine, do you have any questions for Luna this morning? Would you like to pipe in? Can you hear him, Catherine?
I don't know if I have a question for Luna. I should have one, but I'm not prepared. How about is it going to rain on my house?
The classic. Well, as your AI meteorologist sidekick, if you're in the Madison area, yes, later tonight you might get a bit of a storm overhead. So if your house is under that sky, I'd grab an umbrella.
Okay, Luna, well, thank you for checking in with us. And we appreciate you being a part of Coffee with Gordy, the very first show here. So you have a good day, Luna.
It's been a pleasure kicking off the first show with you, Gordy. You have an awesome day, too. And I'll be ready whenever you need me again. Catch you next time.
Okay. Thank you, Luna. That's our fake AI. Well, it's a real AI.
It's a real AI.
She's a fake news person.
She's a fake news person.
Because that's the trend. We want to be on top of these trends.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah. Catherine, what do you have going on today? It's Tuesday, Memorial Day weekend in the rearview mirror. It's National Paper Plane Day. Do you remember about a year ago to celebrate National Paper Plane Day? You and I and John Peterson and I think Sam Davison, we all went up to the rooftop of a big building in Madison, Wisconsin, and flew paper planes off of it. Remember that?
I do remember. That was fun. Those were the days when radio was fun.
Yes. Yeah. Good times. It's also Blueberry Cheesecake Day and National Hamburger Day for those of you that are keeping track. Okay. Well, let's see. Any other business? Any old business? Any new business? What else happened? The Pope is talking about AI, by the way. He's warning everybody, hey, knock it off with this AI stuff. Back off. Let humanity, be the driving force of our world instead of some computer entities.
Yeah, he's really he's stepping up in a new and modern way.
Good for him, and good for him for speaking out. All right. Yeah. Well, that's it for the very first Coffee with Gordy. Catherine Lake, thank you for joining me this morning. Unless there's anything else you'd like to speak about, there's a lot of things going on. Okay. Check out BaffoCoffee.com. Please do that. And if you'd like to support the show, buy a bag or two or some pods and enjoy the coffee. I was going to say something. Now I forgot what I was going to talk about.
I can tell you this. I'm going to sign off here, turn off my computer, and bring it back to Madison Computer Works.
Oh.
They have been, they're not a sponsor yet, but they sponsored your show when it was on another radio station. But they're really good and they're kind. And he stayed with me until 5:00 on Friday before the weekend.
Really?
Trying to help me. 5:30. Yeah. All those people were going, I think I'm done. Okay, bye-bye. And he's hanging with me trying to get my data back.
Amazing.
Good company. Yeah.
What's the name of the company again?
Madison Computer Works.
Okay. Well, thank you for them. Thank you for joining me today. Catherine, you have a great day. And we'll talk to you first thing in the morning. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Very good. And that's going to do it, I think, for this very first edition of Coffee with Gordy. Nobody got hurt. I think it went, pretty well, more or less, for the first effort. Again, Monday through Friday, normally around 8 a.m. Central Time. And tell your friends and neighbors, and like us and favorite us and, check it out on Facebook or Instagram and YouTube and spread the word. Okay. That's it. So long for now. And Have a great day and enjoy that Bafo coffee. Remember, Bafo coffee